Hi everyone, this is Dikshit. Welcome to my channel. In this particular video, I'm gonna talk about the importance of subpath. So while using a config map, so to copy file from local onto the pod. In pod also, if a particular folder has already files, if you copy config map onto that folder, what happens without subpath? We will see that first, and then with the subpath how it behaves, we will check that as well. So let's get into the practical. So I'm there in my Kubernetes cluster. So whatever the files that I'm gonna use for this particular video, I've already uploaded it, and which is there in config map subpath. So I'll be using these four files to explain this demo. So and also I've given the commands that I'm gonna use in this particular one. So let's get into the thing. And so first, what we will do is, so we will gonna create a pod with a normal without config map, and we will see the folder structure of that. And then with the config map we will see, and we will check like without subpath how it behaves, and after that like we will see with the subpath how it behaves. So this is the first thing that I'm gonna deploy MySQL without config via YAML. So for this, I'm creating a service which is very simple service of a cluster type cluster IP. As you can see, app version v1, kind is service, metadata is name MySQL, spec, and I've given ports, and the port I've defined it as 3306. And here I've this is a headless service, so that's why I've just given cluster IP as none. And then I'm creating a deployment. So this is also straightforward deployment. So app version, API version is apps v1, kind is deployment, metadata is name colon MySQL, and so I'm using a recreate strategy. By default, it's a rolling update, but in my case, I'm using a recreate. And coming to template, this is pods definition. You can see it. I'm using MySQL 5.6 version image, and the name of my container is MySQL, and I'm defining few of the environment variable, which is MySQL root password. I'm setting it as password. So I don't have any config map here. So first we will gonna create this particular deployment, and we will log into that particular pod, and we need to check in this particular path what are all the files are there, and then we will gonna create config map, and we will see what the problem exactly if you don't use subpath. So let's go ahead and create this particular deployment. So I've already copied all these files that I was showing in Visual Studio Code. Now let's execute kubectl apply -f, and then MySQL without config YML. So now when I do this, two things will be created. One is service and another one is deployment. When I do kubectl get all, so you can see, I can see the pod as well as a service. Now let's get into the pod. So to get inside the pod, I've given already command here. You can just copy this one, and instead of this pod name, you can replace, sorry about that, I just need to paste this one, and then instead of this pod name, take actual pod name and replace it with that value. And now when I click on enter, so I'll be inside my particular container. So now, so I'm interested in this folder. So when I do ls on this particular folder, I'll be able to see few files like docker.cnf, mysql.cnf, mysql-dump.cnf. And now this is a basic configurations of MySQL. Let's say, for example, I want to give few more configurations. So in that case, what I need to do by using a config map. So from the local, I need to copy onto the pod, right? So now let's try to configure few more things on this particular folder, and then we will see what happens. So I'm exiting the from this one, and then I'll also delete this deployment kubectl delete -f, and MySQL without config map. This particular one I have created, I'm deleting now. So for the confirmation, I'll just do kubectl get all. I shouldn't be seeing that service, as well as this pod will be terminated in few seconds. So meanwhile, what we can do is we can go to our Visual Studio Code. Now what I'll do is I'll gonna create this config map. So this is very simple config map. Why I'm creating config map is through this config map, I'm gonna copy MySQL bin log underscore format.cnf. I'm gonna copy this particular file onto the pod to this particular folder, etc mysql conft. I'm gonna show that part in deployment. So this config map I'm gonna deploy, and also MySQL with config.yml. So this is the definition. So the service remains the same, which is cluster IP. None means it is headless service. And then you can see in the deployment, so definition, everything else will be the same. So whatever it was MySQL without config, it is same for this as well. MySQL with config. Only the part change is this part, volume mounts. So here if you see, I've created a volume of type config map. So the name of the volume is MySQL config map volume. And you can see this config map name, and this here it should be the same. Then only these two things are matched, and you will be able to copy onto the pod this particular file. Okay, now after creation of volume, so I'm just referring it in my pod. You can see volume mount, and I'm giving a name, MySQL config map. This name should match with this one, because volume name you should give it in volume mount. And you can see where I'm mounting it. I'm mounting it to etc mysql conft, the same folder where we did a ls in previous deployment. So that time what happens, whatever there in this config map will be copied onto this particular folder. So now let's go ahead and create this deployment. And also we need to create the config map. So let's go there, kubectl apply -f, and we need to do config map YAML, and then we need to do kubectl apply -f, and then MySQL with config map. So when I do this, it will gonna create deployment. So let's copy that command again to log in inside my Kubernetes pod. So before this, we need to do kubectl get all to make sure my pod is created successfully or not. And also we have created config map as well. So now, so let's log into this particular pod. So we can go and we can just like take this pod name, and when we just click on enter, so now you are inside this particular pod. So now what you can do, we need to do ls on this particular folder. So when I do this one, so now I should expect the new file with the older files which we had, Docker CNF and MySQL CNF. So many folders files were there, right? When we, as we see in the previous deployment, there were many files. There were 3 files. So now with the new file, I should be able to see 4 files. But so you'll be able to see only 1 file, because when you use config map without subpath, what happens if the folder is already has some files, so then it will override all those files and it will replace only the new file. So that is a problem with this config map on a volume type, wherein if you have files in a particular folder, then you're copying a new file onto the same folder, then the older files will be deleted, the only new files will be present. So this is wrong, right? Like all 3 folders should be, 3 files also should be there, and the new file also should be there. So that is the expected behavior. So for that, the simple solution is we need to use subpath, and which solves our issue. So now what we will do is, so we will gonna delete this deployment, kubectl delete -f and MySQL with config YAML I am deleting. So I'm deleting deployment and service. And now, so I have taken few more files. So one more file is there, which is my SQL config subpath.yml. Let's look at the YML file there. So this is a YML file for that. You can see here now the rest everything will be the same, service is same, and deployment definition is also same. The only part that I'm gonna changed is this one, subpath. I'm giving subpath and the name of the file on the folder what it should be. I'm giving that, and this is the only one change that I'm adding it. Subpath tag, and I'm just giving the name of the file what it should be in this particular folder. So when I specify this and when I create deployment by using this file, so I will be having this new file with the older 3 files as well. So let's go ahead and deploy this particular file, and let's verify whether we will have 4 files or not. So I have already a config map. Now I want to just deploy this particular one. So MySQL subpath, sorry, it is config map subpath YAML. So when I create service and deployment, so it might take a little time to create a container, so which is already up and running, and the config map I have already created. Now let's get onto the pod again. So here I want to give my new pod name. So when I log in inside my pod, so then let's do ls on this particular folder. Now the expected output is I should have 4 files. So now you will be able to see this is a new file that we have copied by using config map onto the pod, and other 3 things which was previously there, like it has been created by MySQL pod itself, which is docker.cnf, mysql.cnf, mysql dump.cnf. So this is this is what I wanted to show in this particular video. So if you want to copy a file using config map, so to the folder which is already have few files, so then you need to use subpath so that you can avoid a problem wherein like to delete the older files, like the old files which is already there in that particular folder. So that's it. So thank you. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.